Special looking back in Margaret River Pro history with a local to this region. Jack Robinson gave us a heat that we will never forget. Things moved to the box, and he was almost feels like he was born at that venue. He paddled out there at such a young age. He talked about the fear and then finally getting comfortable. He still talks about performing at waves like that with humility, with respect. When it comes to big performances anywhere, he always respects the ocean and knows that it's very dangerous, but he makes it look so easy. As we see a breathtaking view once again from the Western Australia flight cam. We'll get caught up with this heat bugs during the break. Jack Robinson already threw down a 4.17.
Yeah, Jack's got away to a pretty quick start. He just got that 1 minute.
As long as the waves are pumping, he loves laying down a big rail hook on the right here. Colapinto still in motion on his opening ride. One of the smoothest approaches on tour. Spontaneous, super unpredictable into the inside section, lays back, drills it, rides out with control.
Yeah, that was a well-surfed wave by Griffin.
And he said he wanted to work out everything that he could on the Bell's Bowl and the free surfs. How'd you like this start? Yeah,
I liked it. It was just a good, solid ride. You know, it's been a slow start, a bit of a roundhouse cutty there. It brings it around again. Not major points being scored at this point, but he needed to finish strongly, and he does. Great layback snap there to finish, and gee, I tell you what, that's not easy to handle this last part here, Joe. As we incredible layback, and then the convergence hits him right there. It disappears completely, and he's hanging in there. That's bounced a lot of surfers today.
It certainly has. Also getting involved is Frederico Morais.
Yeah, well, Frederico, I tell you, he looks good out here too. It really suits his approach. Bit of a chattery face on this one too, but you're looking a bit similar to Griffin's as far as that middle section. Not much on offer there. And, yep, just a solid finish there.
And now Frederico getting into the mix, flying out the back on the Red Bull ski, right into motion with Jack Robinson. Jack driving, getting some board speed up. You can see all the warbles on the face of that wave. It definitely wasn't just a smooth track from start to finish. Almost going through some speed bumps. And Robinson decides to get out of there. Kanoa's best wave, but he studied it as it came in. He was like, "Now that's not the one." And then as he let it go, the thing opened up and gave him a great wall. Griffin sets the rail, clean wrapping cutback. A lot of foam on the face now, but he's got a ton of speed to burn. Digs in again for the wrap. Flows right into a finishing move. Well put together wave for the kid from San Clemente.
He had a little bit of white water to deal with here at the start, Joe, and didn't get that first big maneuver on the outside. And just continues going to work on this wave. And it's just a nice, neat finish for a 4.57. That's about right.
But now 18:20 to go. We'll check out a roll-in from Griffin Colapinto. He's going to get out of the way. Jack Robinson had priority above Griff. And then Jack will step off. It was important for Griffin not to cross paths. He did well at just getting on his heels there, Bugs. Leo Fioravanti happy to be representing Italy on the top 34. The first time ever we've had representation from Italy on the championship tour. We catch up to one of Leo's sparring partners, Frederico Morais. They're tied for 25th on the leaderboard. We'll see this one from start to finish. Beautiful takeoff.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid looking wave, and Frederico, his wave choice has been impeccable in this heat. And just make sure of it.
So the last couple of heats have been the biggest challenge, like Leo said. Didn't find a finish on any of his rides, but he was rewarded for the damage he did on the takeoff. Clean, healthy looking frontside wrap from Colapinto. That wave fills up, so he's got to step off. Meanwhile, Morais did take the lead. As we'll start off with the last exchange, Frederico Morais was looking to better a 5.43 here.
Yeah, a really choppy one, this one. He's looking to better this 5.43. And that second turn was pretty solid. He's been really good at finishing his waves, that's for sure.
as we run into a deep bottom turn, and attacking on the first section is Robinson. Bit of downtime. Whitewater's just delaying him from emerging, but he gets there in enough time to drill that oncoming section and fought for the finish. That is such a tricky one to ride away from. I thought he was going to go down. Brilliant from Robinson. Jack Robinson.
Yeah, well, this wave here, this section here, just collapsing so much. Doesn't get around until now. Now it's time to get up into the lip, and it was a very difficult ride.
As we see a bigger wall out the back, Colapinto on the windup. Crushes the first section off that chop. Boards chattering. Throws down the redirect. Nice line on the mid-face, bottom turn to an impressive finish. Always solid when you pick off a bomb that had a lot of size when the Californian took off.
And I think Jack actually elected to use his priority to get that one, and this is a better way for Griffin behind. This second turn, this last turn here, this is classy. Yeah, that's his best ride.
Love how low he got when he rode out of the finishing move, pushing so hard to hit it nice and high with so much commitment. And his flexibility with power and control, so much fun to watch. The Triple Crown champ from the past puts down aggressive performances when the ocean has a lot of power involved in it. And that's why I think he's destined to be a world champ. Watching Tom Curran compete, a lot of similarities drawn to Griffin Colapinto. Griffin waiting for his last score to come through. Jack's not going to wait for it. He'll take this wave. Sitting in third at the moment. Speed float to start for Robinson. Nice aggressive foam climb. Nice little snap off the top. Staying on his feet for an aggressive finishing move. Well-read wave for Jack Ramo.
Yeah, that's his best wave for sure.
Takes him to first. This was the last of Jack Robinson.
Yeah, he got this quick fire. This is a really strong answer by Jack. He climbs over the foam there, gets a nice little snap here, and just finishes it. Oh yeah, gets up over the lip line. So I feel that was his best ride.
Gurgly monster on the inside there, and yeah, sacrifice a bit of skin is always entertaining, and yeah, they really go for it. It's just been amazing to see, but you know, that carve of John has to be a highlight of the day, and also some of the goofy footers, Connor O'Leary, very impressive. So I'm excited to come in and watch the post show and get nice and warm.
That's right. Well done, Laura. Thank you so much. Doing a great job out there on the Red Bull ski.
He will have the priority over Frederico, so this was an amazing comeback. But here's Frederico now, Joe.
Trying to save himself. He has third priority, but found some space to get this wave. Needs a 5.55. Deep off the bottom, connects well with a clean top turn wrap. Into the open face, an aggressive frontside hook. Morais S's his way to this inside corner. Not much open face left, but he's got the speed to jam it. That was a bit of fire. Morais does not want to have to surf in an extra heat in this event. Griffin up and out, minute 44 to go.
And here goes Jack on a really smooth looking face wave. This could be interesting. What is the young West Australian going to do on this one?
Big committed section there, drills it off the lip. Jack Robinson back into the open face, hooks it, ends up on his heels. He will lose an incredible combination of turns. Was bigger than that. So we'll see if both those surfers improve. Aggressive start for Colapinto through the lip. Wraps the second effort. Chasing down a finish. He's warmed up and excited, and that end section looked nasty. No clear way to ride out of that one. Griffin goes down. And now we will run out of time. All three surfers waiting for scores to see who will be going to the round of 32 and who will be heading into the elimination round. Jack Robinson, fresh off his semifinal at Bells, feeling comfortable to move past the midseason cut.